Hey, good morning everybody. I wanted to make this video for new ambassadors. So most of the time you join and you're like, now what? What do I do? I've been watching a lot of Sonia Dudley's videos, and so a lot of these tips and tricks are coming from her. She's a diamond ambassador and she's absolutely amazing. So first and foremost, this is what she says. Do not wait to share. Do not wait to share that you have joined Plexus, that you've started these products. Start sharing them right away. If someone asks you, hey, well, how are you feeling? What's your journey like so far? Be honest. All you got to say is, I just started myself. But that doesn't take away from anything. That doesn't mean that they're not going to order or want to try it. When you're telling someone all these great things about a product for like weight loss or energy or maybe even to sleep better, they're ultimately going to think of themselves. They're not thinking of you and your results. They're thinking of what it's going to do and how it's going to benefit them. So start sharing right away. Don't wait to have a testimony because it's not about you. It's about them. Secondly is study your back office. When you get that website, boom, right there, you can log in, check out your website, play around with it, and immediately go check out the resources tab. This is where you're going to find the frequently asked questions, product information, downloads, questions that you may have and you had no idea that all the answers were right there in front of you. So log in and play around with your back office and use the tools that have been provided. Most of the time we get used to just going straight to Facebook or maybe asking our upline a million times a day. No more being lazy. We're going to go and we're going to learn for ourselves as individuals, and we're going to log in and use the resources provided, because guess what? That's where your uplines get all their information. Next, print off the compensation plan, the price chart, and the comp plan charts. Why? So that you have them on hand all the time and you're not scrambling to look through your phone or on Facebook. Print them out and make a Plexus binder. There's no need to memorize a million different prices and different things, because one, they might change, so you can just log in and print out the new prices. And two, it's just a lot of information when you just begin. Put it on your wall next to your office at your house or at your work, and make a binder. One of the two. It's gonna be super helpful, and you're gonna thank me later. Nextly, adding your ambassadors to a group page. Now, Holly and I have R&T Rockstars. Some of you guys have created your own team pages. That's amazing. Keep them on a team page to encourage them to talk about promotions, to talk about new products coming out. Team pages aren't necessarily for product information. That's what you should be learning about in your own time and in your back office. I see that a lot of pages are flooding with product questions, and that's not what those group pages were initially for. So keep that in mind, to research the questions and to keep those questions in a group message instead, and to utilize the resource that we have and that you've been provided with before flooding a team page that's meant for encouragement. But make sure everyone's getting added to a team page so they don't feel left out, so they have the encouragement that the rest of us have, and that they enjoy their business from the get-go. Next, add Facebook friends to testimonial pages. There is a Plexus testimonial page. I think that's what it's called. It's very, very general, but it has tons of before and after pictures and testimonies. All you got to do is click add member and start adding your Facebook friends who like your posts, message you, you follow up with them all the time. Get them on a testimonial page so they can see for themselves it's not just something that you're talking about for fun. Next would be to order business cards or maybe a Plexus shirt. When you have a business card, it makes it so much easier, so you don't have to go and write down on like a stick of gum what your website is. Get them a Plexus business card in their hand so that they have that. You can also leave them places like the grocery store, the gym, tanning salons, and credit card slots at the gas station. Leave your business cards everywhere, or wear a shirt. Wear a Plexus shirt, because guess what? When you come in contact with someone and they're like, I've seen this before, what is Plexus? They're going to ask you because you're wearing it. Next would be to get out your cell phone and to save the company weekly Wednesday call, the team call, which ours is on Sunday nights, and the customer service phone number and email. Save these three things as contacts in your phone. Every Wednesday night, all you got to do is listen in. You don't have to talk. You don't have to take notes. You just listen. And it's the company-wide phone call that all of us can be a part of. And it's incredible testimonials and incredible encouragement we all can use help with. Next would be our team call on Sunday nights. It's 9 Central. And Kelly talks. She leads us in prayer, and she encourages us for the week. These are things that you need to have memorized or save in your phone or save in the notes on your phone so that you can call in, set reminders, and be a part of them. As for customer service, that should be on speed dial. If you have a question or a problem with your business, that's who you're going to go to for help. And that number and email address should be saved as a contact in your phone. Next is going onto YouTube and looking up Diamond Ambassadors training videos. My favorite is Sonia Dudley or Melissa Eichenhorst, Molly Orr, Sarah Marble. I mean, to name a couple, they're all incredible. Subscribe to their YouTube channels and listen to what they have to say. You're going to learn something different from all of them because they all teach differently. They've all learned different things, but it's all going to help enhance your business and help you learn more. That also leads me to say, do not compare them to your own journey and do not compare those Diamond Ambassadors together. They all got to the top different times in different ways. And that's what's so incredible because it just goes to show us that we can all reach the top by doing different things and have different methods. Next would be knowing the questions to ask if you have a negative Nancy or when you're following up with customers and potential ambassadors. For instance, if a customer asks, I just feel like way more tired. I don't think this is working for me. Did you feel tired? You need to ask them, first and foremost, hey, are you drinking enough water? Most of the time, like 99% of the time, they're not drinking enough water and the toxins are just hanging out in their body that they've detoxed. So ask the right questions, keep them open-ended, and get as much information from this person as possible. Are they diabetic? Are they on medications? Are they nursing or planning to get pregnant? Are they pregnant? Ask questions, not something that they can answer yes or no, but give you lots of feedback. Next would be creating a 20-second story. When someone asks you, what is Plexus? How can you answer them with something that's less than 20 seconds? You don't want to give them a novel. You don't want to give them your life story. You just want to give them 20 seconds of Plexus is this, this, and this, and I'm loving it. And move on from there. If we are giving them way too much information like overload, it can get overwhelming or it can be a turnoff. So just keep it as like your 20-second story. Next would be using the chain of command. This happens a lot. I make lots of videos, so people automatically assume that I'm their upline. We have a shared team page between Holly and I just want everyone to know that I'm not everybody's upline. Use the chain of command. A lot of us are military affiliated, so if you don't know what a chain of command is, think of the military. You have the higher ups all the way down to the brand new guys that just joined. Same with Plexus. Go upward. If you don't know who your upline is, log into your back office, click on the reports tab, scroll down to ambassador genealogy report, and it's going to give you two options, upline or downline. Select upline and it'll show you the three people's names that are above you, that you are part of their downline. Those are the three people you contact. Ultimately, you go to the person who sponsored you. If they are unavailable, out of the country, whatever, you're going to go to that next person. Same thing, they're unavailable, go to the next person. Now, in the event, if someone asks me a question that's in my downline, like for instance, the number one question I get is, can I take Slim while I'm nursing? And you're on my team. That is something that can be answered by going back to the resources I previously mentioned. That question is in there and has been answered. So do not be lazy. Get into your back office, go to resources, and look up that information. Read the frequently asked questions, print them out, whatever it may be that will help you understand the answers to these, and learn about this. Because I cannot answer. Like Sonia Dudley would say, it's like a switchboard, an operator switchboard for 911. That's kind of what my inbox is like. I got questions coming from all different levels, all different teams. So it's up to you guys ultimately to go into your resources, to Google different articles and different diseases, and to learn what's okay, what's not okay. If you feel like that answer is not in resources or you're still a little bit hazy, you can email customer service or call them, or you can come to me at that point if I'm your upline. Next is keeping trial packs on you at all times, having a sample on you at all times. If someone is like, hey, I've been meaning to ask you about Plexus, what would be a great opportunity to be like, oh, boom, I have it right here with a business card. A lot of us like to staple a packet of Slim to our business card so you have it ready to go, or the 3-day and 7-day trial packs. Because guess what? When you order those, that's PV counted for you for the month, and you can give them out to customers. You can sell them to customers, whatever you prefer. Just keep them on you at all time. That's what all the diamonds do. Next would be getting out into your community, looking up trade fairs, vendor shows. Is the local school having like an expo thing where you can set up a table with a black tablecloth and your Plexus business cards? That's really all it takes. You don't need fancy banners. You don't need anything fancy. You need Plexus Slim for people to taste and maybe a business card or some means of communication between you and the people that try it. All it is word of mouth, and keep sharing and keep talking about what it's doing for you and others. So get out into your community, get together and form groups, and you know, do the color run together and wear Plexus shirts, or have a vendor meeting and with your downline. Lastly is building your customer base and then figuring out who would be great on your team. Not everyone is meant to be an ambassador, and that's okay. So it's figuring out, you know, who's excited to be your customer, who's already posting about it on their Facebook, who's telling their whole family and tagging their family members on your posts. That is someone that you would need to approach and be like, hey, I love that you're sending them my way. They are more than welcome to order from me. However, if you want to get your products a little bbit cheaper, maybe get them at wholesale rate, and maybe make some money on your family's purchases, I think you should join my team, and we would make a great pair, and you can have them order from you. Pick and choose your teammates wisely, and understand that there's some people that who really do great at working this business, and then there's some who should stay a customer. I hope all of these tips help you and really break it down for you what you should be doing in the first 3 months of your business. It can be overwhelming. It totally can be. There's a lot of information and a lot of people in these team pages. Take it at your own pace. If you're a go-getter and you're ready to rock and roll, go after it. If you're more introverted, that's okay too. We all work our businesses differently. Some of us are super successful through Facebook. Some are super successful in person. A lot of us use YouTube videos. Some of us don't use YouTube videos. But I have people promoting all over the place that do their businesses completely different. So just remember, do not compare your journey to anyone else's. And that means your weight loss, health journey, and your Plexus journey. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Thank you.